already on. Here we go, rolling in.
Oh, wait, what? Huh?
Check.
This dog is fucked up, bro.
Momo holding everything up as we have this
Yo,
exciting
mini boss.
match.
Yo, hold on.
Well, next time, grab the not broken ass headset, dude.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't like your attitude right now, man. I don't like.
It's the end of the year. I get belligerent at the end of the year.
You're always belligerent.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm
belligerent boss.
Really not, but okay.
We're going in with winners finals of Bairs number 360.
Yes, sir.
We got Bonk and Zomba. Zomba starting out with the Lucina, and I definitely agree with this pick.
Yeah. The disjoint's absolutely going to help counter a lot of Russians from Bonk. It's going to help stave off a lot of Bonk aggression, but once off stage, it's going to be a little trickier just because of the somewhat rudimentary recovery, as you just saw there, taken out by Bonk's edge guarding, and Bonk up on 78.6%. We'll see what the Lucina can do right now with the sword in hand.
And she's that jab there, get Bonk off the ledge. Bonk trying to make it back here. Nice grabbing the ledge there. Estill to send him off. Zomba, this is definitely a whole different battlefield, right? Fighting against Meta Knight, when you go from Rob to Lucina, you definitely got a better way to deal with these combos. But now you've got like a whole, you actually have to box with Meta Knight now, right? You can't just attempt a touch of death in. Lucina doesn't do that. So you're learning the struggles of fighting this character in real time.
Right, but you're also not a big body that is Rob, who is just going to have a harder time SDIing out of those combos that Bonk is so well known for. And the last little hitbox of that up tilt going to take out Bonk. And much like you said, the pick to Lucina, definitely agree with. And we would have seen a much bigger gap in the lead here if it was for Rob. So now they're going back to very, very touchy footsies. As we see Zomba actually taking a little bit of control right before this last interaction.
Oh, there we go, charging up the S smash.
Swiftly taken away, yes.
Nice, that confidence coming out from Bonk, knowing Zomba's gonna get a little too aggressive there. Comes immediately back down with the F tilt. That's what I love about Bonk, right? Once he claims that lead, he doesn't play passive, take a stock, he immediately takes some momentum and he absolutely runs or literally flies with it. Right, he's looking for those ladder combos, already 30%, but catching that dimensional kick with the up smash, you don't see that very often. And Zomba evening up the stock count right now, putting the last stock of game one.
Yeah, the upkeep of aggression, it goes hand in hand with Meta Knight, because once you get that string to early stock or a very very quick stock either way, it's sort of an emotional state for for your opponent. That's like, wow, I really lost to that. And if you catch them emotionally, it's a whole nother playing field in the mind of the Smash playing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, looking for the ledge trap here. Zomba letting back a little bit. Bonk trying to find an opening with these aerials. The F tilt on shield crossing up, but still the punish. The turnaround grab from Zomba. Back down there with a dare. Bonk still keeping this pressure on, but Zomba looking to close out the stock. 90%. Definitely a shield breaker will definitely do it.
Yeah.
Jab looking to get, but not actually getting on the last of the jab. Nice air dodge back to the platform. Zomba looking to keep himself alive in this down tilt into the down smash tech chase, but that's still not going to do it.
Right. I do like the challenges that Zomba's putting out there. Like you said, the shield break was one option. The double down tilt from the left and right time periods of the shield break, as we saw. The down tilt was a great challenge for Bonk dashing in. And so far, he's kept up the pressure, which is what you need to do against Meta Knight. You need to keep them on the back pedal so they can't do the things that they're notoriously known for.
Bonk's getting really comfortable with these high recoveries right now, and Zomba's been punishing it time and time again. That up throw is going to do it, literally taking the words right out of my mouth. Zomba takes game one with the Lucina. Lucina mains out there. Got to take notes, man. Now, my favorite thing about watching this Lucina, right? It's just like, it's literally like Zomba, obviously, is the Rob, the guy who has those insane call-outs and just like deletes your stock off of it.
A lot of things, but yes.
You can't really delete your stocks off of like single mistakes anymore, but he still has those really insane reads. So once Lucina gets that flow going in neutral, right?
Exactly.
She catches you landing that dimensional cape, finds that up smash, deletes your stock, and it just moves, man. It's just some clean, good gameplay. Yeah,
much like we saw in the Mercury set, Mercury Bonk. He was DCing a whole lot, and Mercury was a little bit aware of it. Or no, that was another player. I'm remiss to figure out who it was, though. But they were challenging the DC back on the ledge. Oh, it was Sauce.
Yeah.
Or they were challenging it with up smash and other Mario moves. But yeah,
Mario moves.
Once Bonk and Meta Knight get put on that back pedal, they do resort to a lot more safer options like DC back to stage, off of ledge, and things that you can read, like you were alluding to.
Oh my gosh, Zomba looked really dominant in this game too,
105%.
And the back air immediately, like I said, this Lucina, I can't believe it's not butter because this thing is smooth right now.
Spread it all over for sure.
Golly.
And, I mean, again, it just speaks to, you know, in the area, Bonk is a high-ranked player for us, but Zomba is on, not to say Bonk isn't, but Zomba is an international high player. Ooh. And once Zomba gets that that momentum going, it is basically twofold because he can play the way he's accustomed to in those higher events, and at the same time, as we've talked about already before, it takes Meta Knight off of their comfort zone and it doesn't let them do what they want to in order to get their swing started.
I talk about this all the time, right? Because Bairs has a lot of top PGR players come through every once in a while. The top player difference. Where, like, I know it sounds corny now, so it's like, oh, you're just the top player. But no, genuinely.
We're sick of the invaders, too. Don't
Fair enough, right? No, but seriously, like, just the difference in awareness with these players. Yeah. Right? Like, Bonk, a really good player. But sometimes, like, most people at Bairs are not going to catch a dimensional cape, right?
No, yeah.
They're not going to catch mistakes like that. And Zomba,
the character disappears. How can you catch it?
Once you see, right? Once your hurt box is no longer the size of Rhode Island, like, you can actually catch things like that. And Zomba's definitely making strides with this Lucina right now, man.
Catch him crossing county lines as right now Lucina is just covering this stage, covering the map that is the stage right now. And in the skies, too, again, much as I say, time and time again, no safe haven, but finally Bonk does have some ground to work with and sort of letting Zomba do their own thing. Zomba maybe a little preemptive on the read-ins, and Bonk sort of playing a little bit more defensively and then trying to go for the secondary dash-in option, maybe.
Oh, Bonk looking for a dash back into a back air, maybe, but immediately coming back out with the Dolphin Slash. Zomba keeping this high-level pressure at the ledge right now, trying to come back with a dimensional keeper. Finally comes back on the stage with the forward air. Bonk keeping some good pressure on Zomba right now, finding the down tilt. Zomba with a down tilt of his own. Yeah. Looking at the stock here. Nice jab out of shield. Such a
big crux of Zomba's gameplay was that down tilt, but also was that up tilt as well, taking out, I believe, 2 stocks that round very definitively. And Bonk looking down the chute as he has one match to go to at least keep the ball rolling of his winner side alive. Yeah. We'll see if he can take the 3-2 swing, or will we have another invader inside Winners Grands tonight?
Listen, man, the way that Zomba's actually playing the set right now, like he's flying like a Dark Souls boss. Like he knows about the dimensional cape attack, right? He watched those YouTube playthroughs. He knows exactly how Bonk's going to recover 99% of the time. Yeah. Bonk had that mix up there at the end with the coming back on with the forward air. But the fact of the matter is, Meta Knight is a very linear character. Right, so the character wants to do me want to go in, me dash attack, me come in with aerial, me start ladder combo, right? And Zomba playing Lucina, it kind of just like literally like pretend that you're in Microsoft Paint and you're a JPEG being dragged around the screen. I can literally just float around wherever I want and avoid all of this. Right, but then assuming Bonk finds that hit, he can find 60% just like that. He definitely needs to mix up his approach options and keep Zomba guessing if he wants any chance of winning this set.
Right, and do you think the small battlefield pick has anything to do with this? Because right now, I mean, PS2 is very, very similar, both the stage layout and sort of the blast zones as well. There's probably some minimal difference that I'm not hearkening to at this point, but maybe comfort pick, but comfort's not found. Bonk is having a rough time of it as, again, Zomba takes the initial lead, but quick to respond. Quick as the Falcon's wings come in. Meta Knight getting a little flashy as he makes it 2-all. A very quick retort up against Zomba here. Zomba has to keep his aggression on point because this Bonk is not phased from what we've seen so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bonk definitely adapting to getting his defensive options caught again and again, his defensive cape, right? And now just opting for a more aggressive aerial approach, not sticking to the ground, really sitting like Zomba's been really on point, catching the landings with the Dolphin Slash. He's really opting for more of those downers and those uppers to get his combo started. He finds the back air on the jump there, and I think Zomba's gone. He's definitely gone. Get him out of there. Bonk takes his first lead of the set.
Yeah, and I want to say probably the stage did have something to do with it because small battlefield is a little bit shrunken in compared to the wide breadth that PS2 is, and there's a lot more aerial playroom that Bonk can work with. It was a hard time for Zomba to get back to that ledge because of that wide aerial room that right now Bonk seems to be pinned around, especially with that dancing blade looking for a back air find, but great low recovery from Bonk to get back.
I'm loving the way that Zomba is so consistently punishing Dimensional Cape, right?
Yeah.
Dimensional Cape is one of those moves that are so scary. If you ever fought Bonk or a Meta Knight in general, Dimensional Cape is just a scary move.
For sure,
and Zomba's kind of just like unbothered by it. Like, yeah, let him come to ledge, let him do whatever he wants.
But I do like that Bonk is switching up off the DC. Get up, but, just hopping away from it using the full extent of the jumps that Meta Knight has.
Okay.
But you cannot run, you cannot hide from the pressure that is Zomba right now. Bonk just skirting left and right, trying to get something started. He has an opportunity here.
Whipping the Dolphin Slash. Wait a minute. Lahayim Ladder is not going to do it just yet. 72%.
Exactly.
Bonk looking to close it out on the ledge right here.
72 damage accrued. That is a huge thing to work off of. When you do have the stock lead, it is now vanished. But 72 on, like I just said, Bonk has a lot of playroom to work with. He can't let a whole lot slip up because when you give an inch to Zomba, he will take a mile. So he has to make something happen, which is why he's sort of gravitating toward at least that left stage right now. He's working towards the right at this moment. He's trying to get those blast zones a lot more present in their in his strings than would be before.
Oh, putting that pressure on the shield with the F smash. The Bonk classic trying to keep Zomba at the ledge. Catching that roll in, dishing the game right back to him. Hell, the turntables. Bonk immediately throws it right back in Zomba's face, bringing the set record to 2-1. Looking pretty good right now.
Bonk's New Year resolution, do more reading, and he is picking up the books early. Well, that was a fantastic read to close out that stock and keep his winner side alive. And keep, again, non-biased for Philly, but the Philly hopes for winner side of Grand Finals alive. But with Zomba picking the stage now, he'll have a lot more benefits going his way. And maybe the swing of Persona music that'll give him the motivational support he needs.
Don't
Something as
encourage
benign as school days for that. Okay.
Don't encourage
would have had a little bit more exciting.
Oh, I didn't realize you were the Persona music personifier, my guy. I didn't realize that you were the.
To be honest, I haven't played a single game of Persona.
My goat. Put it there, brother. Anyways.
I mean, I was just working off the title. School days when, you have, like, demons and, personas fighting each other. It just seems like yawn.
I want to see you, like, review a game. Like, those YouTubers that, like, have the video essays. I want to see a mini-boss video essay.
That I haven't played. How? You couldn't trust that.
My Persona 5 first impressions. In parentheses, it wasn't very good. All right, here we go. We're starting this game off normally. Bonk playing a lot slower. A lot more up to the knuckle here, trying to catch these approaches from the air, finding that nair, and immediately Zomba dishing back that back throw. And just keeping Bonk on the ledge 90% of this set, man. Like, he's really dominating this neutral state, and he's trying to find these cheeky stocks, but Bonk is just dealing the game right. He knows. He's familiar with the game, man. Yeah. He knows the game of cheese. He invented cheese in this region. Yeah,
he's being a lot more reserved. Normally you would see Bonk chase off people off stage, but 3 interactions where Zomba was off stage, despite that up air going the way of Zomba, Bonk was just letting Zomba get back on stage, playing a lot more defensive, letting Zomba potentially throw out a reactionary movement or something that was subconsciously thrown out there. And he's reaping the benefits, even though the stocks don't say it right now. Again, Meta Knight doesn't need a whole lot to take 2 stocks in the blink of an eye. He might take one right here. Condor dive, great snapback from Zomba. Get back to ledge safely.
Now we'll find that side beat just yet. Zomba still sitting 3 stocks to 2. Finds that back once again, and we're in a familiar situation. Puts Bonk all the way out there with a footstool rebuttal from Bonk. Said, I'm tired of you throwing me out here, man. You want to come fight me in the jungle? I'm Tarzan, baby. Don't mess with that.
Great touch in the ground. I'm swinging on these vines. You down there getting beaten out by the Jaguars. Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
And again, Zomba just throwing out so many options. Bonk waiting in the wings, waiting for things like dancing. Oh! But you have all the time in the world to throw out that shield breaker into forward smash. Great pickup from Zomba. That is a huge swing. We'll have to see if Bonk's mental state is resilient enough to keep up with that explosive stock loss.
Justin's out of bracket, and we still have our fair share of shield breaks, man. Props to you, Zomba. Oh, looking to start this game right now. Bonk cannot seem to find those consistent openings, considering this Lucina is always on the move, right? Like, the difference between the Rob and Lucina, Rob is kind of has the same game plan, the same set play, right? The laser to gyro to whatever, right? This Lucina is constantly on the move. You actually have to play neutral, and Bonk, Meta Knight specifically, does not have a neutral state.
I mean, for Lucina that relies so much on spacing, if they're on the move, they are that much deadly because you might not be as practiced against someone that prioritizes that spacing so much, or it's so pivotal in their toolkit that you might think, oh, they're not going to reach me with their disjoint here. You know who is going to know that? The player that is playing Lucina.
Yep.
So a defensive Lucina or a moving Lucina is certainly something to be trepidatious about. And right now we're seeing the caveats of playing right into a well-placed Lucina's palm, as yet again, just Bonk lost that lead pretty quickly, 114 now to 19. He has to get a very cheeky stock claim in order to do it. We'll see if he can gravitate the Lucina out to the left or right side to do so.
Forward throw coming out from Zomba, putting Bonk on this ledge again, 120%. Definitely an F-tilt or an up-tilt could definitely do it at this point. Not able to find that F-smash read there. Coming back down with the up-tilt, it's still not going to close out the game. Zomba, the up-throw, still going to do it. One more up-throw or a couple more percent could definitely close out this game. Bonk's got to be careful, but with all his rage, he could get something cheeky, but that nair is going to be just cheeky enough for Zomba to move up 3-1 in winners finals to put himself in winner side grands at Bairs 360.
And again, it just came down to, I think, in that very clutch, the adaptation moment from Zomba. Like, he was recognizing that Bonk was sort of letting him throw out those reactionary movements, or attacks rather, and just Bonk was reacting to that expended move, and he was getting his strings in, he was getting his stock claims in. Zomba, all he had to do was just let Bonk basically do the same thing. Bonk was reacting off of Zomba. Zomba could react off of Bonk, reacting off of Zomba. It's a
that's
complicated
Smash
web,
Brothers.
but
you don't really see Bonk playing Smash Brothers often, considering he plays Meta Knight. But